What's good, Joe? Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know if I'm making a video, if I'm returning to YouTube, it has to be about something serious, bro. Y'all, I honestly did not know if I was going to make this video. I've contemplated about it, and honestly, I wasn't even going to do it. But I heard some motivation today. I had a conversation with somebody today, and I realized I cannot let this slide right here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not aware, last night was Game 5 of the first round of the NBA playoffs, right? For the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have not heard me talk about the Boston Celtics in months. I haven't uttered a word about them since Jason Tatum came back. I thought, you know what? I know how my life is getting, y'all. I was like, I don't know how much more consistent I can be on this YouTube channel. This is me just being straight up. I'm like, if there's a final video to react to regarding the Boston Celtics, it should be Jason Tatum's historic and monumental return, which it was. But ladies and gentlemen, this series has made me realize I must return. Now, Game 2, I gave y'all a pass. I thought about it once again, but I was like, you know what? We have a track record of selling in Game 2s and turning around. We'll be fine. Game 3 and Game 4, we showed up, we delivered. Jason Tatum literally in Game 3 hit one of the greatest shots I've seen in my life. Walked down, butter, flexed on him. We went home. We went back to Boston down 3-1. Last night, we were supposed to close this series out against a bum Philadelphia 76ers team. And you know what happened, y'all? You know what happened? We were up by like 15 at one point in the third quarter. And you know what happened? We had one of the worst second half collapses I have witnessed in my fandom of this team, bro. It was that bad. And you can say what you want. I understand last year against the Knicks in the semis, we had some terrible collapses too. I'm not saying this game was as bad as those, because if you can go back and watch those reactions, Lord knows they were pretty pitiful. But this right here though is actually mind-boggling to me. You're telling me a Philadelphia 76ers team that just got beat by like 40 2 nights ago, we made them look like they shouldn't even be on the court with us. We're up by 15 this game, and we lose strictly because Joel Embiid starts turning into prime Joel Embiid, and y'all don't know how to defend him? They literally ran the same exact plays over and over again if you watch the game. And I understand Joel Embiid's in an isolation situation. Listen, it gets to a point you cannot leave that brother on an island. And I know, yes, when we double teamed, they kicked it out, but we only did that like 1 or 2 times. We didn't force him to make any decisions. We let him go ISO and absolutely cook Neemias Queta, absolutely cook Vucevic, and absolutely cook Luka Garza. And the only other play they did was like some BS screen on the top with Maxey and Paul George. And bro, listen, Mazzulla, I need you to lock in, bro. This is the whole point of this video, because I'm getting a bad feeling about this series right here, bro. I don't know what it is. I might be overreacting, but I'm getting a bad feeling right now, bro. I just do not like the way we played last night. I really don't. Especially since the fact when the starters were on the court, you can guarantee based on last night, there are only 3 people who touched the ball. Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid. Like Flight React says, shout out to my boy Flight. Literally, Edgecombe and Oubre were standing in the corner like some prostitutes, bro. They weren't doing anything. They were just out there in the corner just for emotional support in case somebody had to kick the rock out. This was an utter travesty. Look at this right here. The third quarter, we got outscored by 6, fine. The fourth quarter, we get outscored by 17 points on our home court, bro. Now let's examine the box score. We're gonna watch some film. This is gonna be a little different. We ain't watching the whole tape. This is a film study right here, because I got some things to get off my chest. Joel Embiid had 33. He didn't hit a single 3-point shot. And like I said, absolutely just frying Neemias Queta. Absolutely frying Vucevic. Listen, I got some questions. Before actually forget the box score, I got some questions. Nikola Vucevic. How tall are you, bro? Okay, after you answered that, what is your position in basketball? It's a center, right? So how come when I'm watching this game, As soon as you get in, where is your stats? As soon as you get in the game, you just get to jacking threes, bro. This is what I used to get on Julius Randle. If you've been hit to the channel, this is what used to fry me about Julius Randle. You are one of the tallest people on the team, and you're telling me you take more 3-point shots than 2-point shots, man? Really? What is your position? What is your role? And granted, yes, you hit 2 of them, but you literally were out there bricking over and over again as soon as you got in the game. And then better yet, on defense, you are an absolute cone. Trash. Low key. I'm sorry. Last game pissed me off with you, bro. Like, it's like on one hand, you can hit a wide open 3-pointer. Congratulations, because Lord knows there are some people on this team that can't even do that, and I'm going to get to them in a second. But, bruh, you are a big man. You are taking absolutely 0 post shots, and you're just getting cooked. Neemias Queta, you get a pass. You had 14 boards. You had 8 points. At least you had your shots down low, and you've been having a great season like I predicted. You're a great player, but my boy, I need you to lock in at practice. Hopefully you locked in today. Today's Wednesday when I'm making this video. And hopefully you lock in pregame. I think we play y'all again tomorrow. Hopefully y'all lock in then too. Because, bro, you were getting cooked. Like, it was actually getting kind of sad to watch. Embiid was just doing whatever he wanted. And keep in mind, this dude's just coming off of surgery. He's coming out of a hospital and just frying y'all boys. And let's get to the man of the hour himself. And it hurts me to do this, bro, because Lord knows this is one of my favorite players on the team. Mr. D. White Gone Dillon himself, Derek White, bro. Derek White. Derek White. What's been going on, man? Like, let's have a listen. Somebody needs to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this man. Somebody needs to put an APB out for Derek White because, bro, the Derek White I'm watching hooping, that I've been watching hoop in the playoffs in the last couple weeks of the season, is not the same Derek White I've been accustomed to, bro. What happened to Derek White? Derek White. Literally yesterday, I sat down and thought to myself in the 4th quarter, what has he done this entire game? What does he do? What is your purpose right now on the court? You are literally, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, y'all. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. This is tough love right here. Lord knows I love this team. Like I said, I've given them pass after pass this series. I could have reacted to game 2. I ain't say nothing. I could have reacted some things at the end of the season. I didn't say anything. So for all y'all typing in the comments saying, why is he hating on his team? Bro, this is tough love. I'm not even saying anything crazy. These are facts. Derek White, I literally thought to myself, literally all you did last game was just run around. You got 36 minutes of good cardio in. Congratulations. You did nothing. Like, Derek, are you scared to shoot now? What happened? You went out there and put up 8 shots. You didn't hit a single 3-pointer, which is like one of your main purposes. You're kind of like a 3-and-D guy in a way. You're still playing decent defense, but bro, you're just out there doing nothing. Me and you literally could do this. Listen, I'm not that far from TD Garden. Put me in a Celtics uniform tomorrow night. I could do exactly what Derek White did on everything. It might not be as efficient. It might not look as good. But if you say, Andrew, we're going to give you 36 minutes, I'm putting up 6 points, bro. Because literally and 2 of them came at the line. Literally all he did, and this also pissed me off. The Celtics offense is so ass right now. Let's just call it what it is. At least last night, it's ass. When you watch it, bro, this is the offense. D. White dribbles up the ball. He dribbles up. He either passes it to Jason Tatum or he either passes to Jaylen Brown and he goes and sits in the corner. That's all that happens. And then Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum do their thing. Like, they go ISO, usually a big sets them a screen, and they usually do what they need to do, or they pass it off for a shooter and they jack a 3. The offense is so simple, and we play too much through Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum right now, bro. You need to play as a team. Play as a team. Get some ball movement. Set up some plays. Something. I understand this is the NBA, bro, but damn it, run a play. You guys, and I understand, we are running plays. You're not diversifying the offense enough, bro. It's way too predictable. And like I said, half the time it's literally just ISO ball with JB and Brown. Or with JT and Jaylen Brown. And then even sometimes at least Peyton Pritchard is designed to take authority. At least he's putting up some shots. I can't even be mad at Peyton Pritchard for going ISO. I can't even be mad, bro. But Derek White, you need to step up right now, bro. You are getting a pass because of the things I have seen in the past. But literally, though, you need to lock in, like, right now. There's no more passes. Game 6, I better see something. And then looking at the Sixers, Embiid went out there and put up 33 after coming off the hospital. Maxey had 25 and 10. Edgecombe didn't even do anything for real. 10 and 7. Paul George was I ain't gonna lie. Paul George looked like he was like Indiana Pacers Paul George in that first half. He didn't really do anything in the second. And here's another problem. You see what I see down here? Quentin Grimes had 18 points off the bench. My boy came off the bench looking like prime Klay Thompson. Bruh. Do y'all not know how to guard like a quick guard? Like, he literally was just rolling off screens, jacking threes every time, and y'all did nothing about it. And then you're going to foul him. Like, bruh, you obviously can't go over the screen, especially if you're going pretty quickly, because you know he's going to stop and shoot that ish on a dime. So you're going to run into him. Obviously, you're going to foul him. You might need to go under the screen, my boy, to get a hand up. That's a tough situation. I ain't going to lie. But Quentin Grimes cannot be getting 18 points off the bench, bro. Now, this has been a lot of yapping. We need to watch the film. I ain't going to lie. I need to get back into the film. We need to analyze what happened in the second half so it doesn't happen again. Missoula, I am giving you assistance right now. Before tomorrow's game, you need to play this video on the big screen so your entire team can watch this. We're doing a film study together. All right, here we go. We're starting it right here. We had to download this video. Don't even worry about it. We had to download it because I'm getting some issues with my YouTube. We are up by 13 points at this moment.
That game 3 is a 1-point game with 2 minutes to go. As Oubre goes across inside, layup's good, and a foul. Keita just picked up his 4th foul.
And that's another thing. Keita and the big men, don't get in foul trouble, bro.
Staff of the year or organization of the year.
Vucevic is getting cooked. Like, play better defense, be a body, stand there. You don't have to move.
And just more touches in general.
Look at this, bro. Vucevic. We've been watching this for 30 seconds, bro. Vucevic. Stop being a cone, bro. Vucevic, stop being a cone. Goodness, man. And I'm not even trying to, like, get on your case, but, bro, hit the weight room. This is a little different than YouTube. Hold up. Go back. This is harder to rewind. I'm already not messing with this. Oubre gonna score like it's nothing. Now look at this. PG, they literally did this same play right here a million times. It's ridiculous. Vucevic, just arms up, bro. Keep your arms up. That was a decent contest. Fine. I'll give you a slight pass, but you could have been a little more physical. This right here, man, get to this. This right here, bro, come on, man. Just, like, are you going to put up any resistance? You're not going to plant your feet? Put me on Joe. I ain't going to lie, I'm a lot shorter than Embiid, so I can't really say that. He's just going to shoot over top of me. But if Embiid's trying to back me down, you best believe I'm going to stand my ground. I don't care what any of y'all in the comments say. I'm stronger than probably all of y'all. Like, respectfully. Joel Embiid is not backing me down like this, and I'm like 6'4". Bruh, he might shoot over top of me, but he ain't going to back me down like this. Hold your ground, man. Gosh.
Focal point of that offense, and he absolutely played his best basketball.
Get Vucevic out the game if I'm Missoula. As soon as I see that, he's out the game. But it's hard because you can't put Kaden because Kaden has 4 fouls. Look at this. Barbecue chicken.
Now with 21.6
and see how we were up by 13? That got cut to 4 just like that. Bad turnover.
For Boston.
Where's Paul, though? Maxey hasn't hit like a 3 all night. Now he's popping 3s. See what I'm talking about? It's a lot of ISO ball. A lot of ISO ball.
He's got 16.
To make sure that basketball's going exactly where they want it, knowing he got single coverage.
Look at this, bro.
Falling away. Shot is good.
Look at this play right here.
He's got 16.
To make sure that basketball's going exactly where they want it, knowing he got.
Why are you fronting? Yo, Vucevic. First of all, I don't know who you think you are, bro. Because one, Embiid's already taller than you. So fronting him is a bad decision because they can easily, like what they just did, they just have to give a decent pass and you're not getting that. So I don't know why you're fronting him, bro. Two, hold on. Like, I just don't know why you're fronting him. That is literally dumb. I have like no other comments besides stupidity and dumb. Why are you fronting Embiid, bro? Why? He literally, like, and first of all, why are you fronting him this high? Because stuff like this can happen. Throw over the top, he gets the ball, turn around, lay. Deeper in the paint, I can maybe understand it because it's going to be a little more difficult to put that shot up and to place the pass. But, bro, you're like halfway, like 3/4 to the free throw line. And you're fronting him all the way up there, bro? Be for real, man. Be for real.
Single coverage, go to work.
Just getting cooked.
That misses. Rebound, knocked loose, picked up by Tatum. He'll try a three.
What a beautiful shot.
Maxey comes down and answers.
Vucevic, Pritchard, open in the corner.
Job, my boy, playoff P, the real playoff P.
Pritchard, his first three-pointer of the night. I'm not sure Andre Drummond has a chance at that rebound, regardless. But he got.
And I ain't gonna lie. One more thing I didn't point out was the refs. The refs, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna complain too much because they're not the reason we lost. But what annoyed me was like the inconsistency with the calls, bro. I literally witnessed Jaylen Brown and Tatum bringing the ball up at some points, and they were literally getting mugged. Like, hand checking was ridiculous, and they weren't calling it. But they would call some cheap fouls for Maxey, PG, and especially Embiid. Embiid would get a lot of cheap calls, bro. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but because like I said, it's not the reason we lost, but it was just annoying, bro. I'm like, you gotta be consistent. The Jays. You know what's crazy on this? They didn't call a foul, bro. They did not call a foul on this play right here after an attempt on Jason Tatum's life. Look at this. How is this not a foul? He got hit by Quinn from the back, from behind.
Maxey very upset.
And I think he missed both. I don't actually no, they weren't free throws. I'm sure.
Kicks it out, Drummond.
We got Andre Drummond hitting threes before GTA 6, man. I can't.
Now drives, fires away his
Beautiful shot.
But
we're still up by 8. I wasn't crashing out at this point. I'm like, we're gonna close it out. I wasn't tripping.
George, extra pass, Oubre, Grimes, quick release on the three, rattles that one home.
Quentin Grimes, where was this energy when you were at Kansas, bro? You did not play like this while you were at Kansas. You fell off when you went to college for real, and then you resurged as a role player. I thought you were gonna be so nice when you went to Kansas. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all just think I make stuff up. They ran this play all night and we couldn't stop it, man. Look at this. Literally just picks and pop, just pick and pops. Literally it. And we couldn't stop it. Nobody's here to help. Nobody. Vucevic, who are you? Bro, I'm about to crash out, bro. Who is Vucevic guarding? Let me know. Who is Vucevic guarding right now? Why? Listen, I understand you're on Embiid and you got to watch Embiid. You're not even on Embiid. Embiid could have popped out here and he would have been able to have a shot too. Who are you guarding? Buddy? Bro, lock in. If you were there to at least like hedge a little bit, you would have been fine. But nobody's there to help.
Edge come alive a little bit here in this second half. Embiid against Kate.
At least Kate is being somewhat physical, though. Like, you can't really stop that. But at least he prevented him from going into paint. Vucevic would have just went all the way back, bro. Yo. Let me ask y'all a question. Can you name a single, ever since we started watching this, can you name a single thing Derek White has done? What? This is when I started questioning. What is he doing right now? Let's watch Derek White. Let's watch Derek White on this play right here. He's Derek White. You're the third best player on the court, bro. Act like it. You're just chilling in the corner. Like, be aggressive.
A three-pointer for Hauser, and it's back to a two-point.
Like, there's no reason why you should only be getting 8 shots, bro.
George right up on Brown, gets away from, throws it up. Kata.
That was nice. I like that right there. That was a nice play.
With Derek White in the post.
Oh, my Lord.
Embiid across the lane, kicks it out. Grimes another three. Puts it in. Quentin Grimes red hot. The Sixers do not want their season to end tonight with that relentless pressure on Jaylen Brown. Embiid against Kata. Pulls back, backs in, falling away.
See, I can respect Kata getting cooked, though, because here's the thing. He's getting fried, no doubt about it, but like I said, at least he's being physical and at least he's contesting. Vucevic wasn't doing anything. Just straight up fried barbecue chicken. Potluck style. Like, look at Kata. Kata's at least being somewhat physical. He's not letting him get down low. And B's just hitting a good shot. As like, hit him with a little fade, and he made it over. It is what it is. Now D. White's getting cooked. Like, 9 straight points. You heard it from him.
2.5 remaining. Up a dozen. Maxey, Edgecombe lines up. Three-pointer. And there's some Philly fans cheering, but the Boston fans so disappointed.
Man, y'all lucky they didn't show a lot of highlights from the end of this game, bro. I think y'all get the point, man. Listen, Game 6 is gonna be a tough one because now we gave them confidence. And like I said, Edgecombe didn't even do anything. And we know how Edgecombe can get down. We know how he got down in Game 2 against us. Now, granted, his usage is definitely dropped because he's playing with Embiid, but we know what can happen. All I'm gonna say is, bro, Mazzulla, I need you to coach this game differently than you've been coaching the rest of the games of this series. You need to call up Eric Spoelstra and hit him up for some of his defensive schemes, bro. Because honestly, me personally, I think it would be beneficial to help throw off Embiid to go zone at some points to help congest the paint so he can't just do whatever he wants in one-on-one matchups. You feel me? And force them to knock down threes. Because you know what? They were hitting tonight, but damn it, they ain't going to be hitting every single night. And then when they got dudes like Kelly Oubre and Edgecombe on the court, not the best three-point shooters, I'm taking my chances, bro. And another thing, get Derek White more involved in the offense. And Derek White, that's for you too. You too. I'm looking at you right now. Get locked in, or I will not be as nice if Game 6 goes the way it might go. Listen, we should have closed out Game 5. We better close out in Game 6. I do not want to see a Game 7 against the 76ers, bro. I do not want to see a Game 7 against the bum-ass Philadelphia 76ers with a dude who was just in a hospital bed about a week ago, bro. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. No. Please lock in. Please, for the love of God, lock in. That's all I'm here to say. Play with some passion, play with some heart, and we'll take care of business. I'm confident. I am confident.